What you like? So if you're a pendejo, what does it mean?
It means that somebody's fucking your girl and you like it.
like, like you be like, like you know that he fucking your girl,
and you with it.
and
You
you
like, fuck
go,
it.
alright.
Like, you know it's
You go,
happening.
okay, I like that.
Like, fuck
So
it.
that makes you a pendejo off the rip.
Off, you fucking pendejo.
Off the rip. Nah, I mean, that's just what it is, bro. And this is episode 25. And we going live with it. Back to TikTok where it all started, bro. Sometimes you gotta go back to your roots, you feel me? And it's your boy, Jake, spreading that love. And I'm with my co-host.
You already know. It's Lex. And welcome to another episode of Primo Sports.
This, if y'all don't know, this is gang, gang, gang shit.
Where it's all game and no hype.
And when you first start in the gang, your shit probably like this. But the longer you've been in the gang, it start going like this.
The lazier it get.
Cause you put in a lot of work and it's mad zannies. So it's mad zannies, like
Because you putting in the work and it's mad zines.
when it's mad zannies, you feel me? But yo, we gonna start this shit off with that boy. You feel me? That boy Shador came out and got that dub. Talked a little shit afterwards. You know, popped his collar, as you would say. I feel like nobody says that anymore, but the old school motherfuckers say that shit. What was your thoughts on his performance though? Like how you felt about it? Like what you feel like? What's the okay?
That's what I feel about it.
Okay.
That's what I fucking feel about it. They should have put him out there from jump, bro. Let that man work. Let that man ball, bro. You see the way the offense was moving with him back there, bro? You know what I'm saying? He's going to have his ups and downs because he's a rookie. You feel me? So those are things that are going to come. But, everything was looking pretty good out there, man.
Yeah, I'll say
Like
pretty
he
good.
was balling, bro. Like he really balled. It looked like the offense wanted to ball with them, for them. The offense was moving and grooving. Like I just like the way it looked, man. Like I feel like they really should have started him from Jump Street, bro. They really should have just threw him out there first game of the season and let that boy cook, man. And who knows where they would have been at by now. You know, maybe they would have been a little bit better. Maybe they would have just been more exciting. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like they should have been did that, but definitely a solid, good first win for him, man. Happy for him. And hopefully he gets more, man. Hopefully he's able to turn that franchise around to where they're a contender. Because, you know what I mean? Myles Garrett, you know what I mean? He's getting up there, you know, in age or whatever. So, and he's already accomplished a lot over there. So who knows how long he's gonna actually be over there?
So you feel like Shador should have got the game ball because he didn't. So what you feel he didn't get the game ball. So you think
who
Shador?
got the game ball?
I'm assuming if I'm gonna assume anybody got the game ball and I'm gonna say would be deserving of it would have been Myles Garrett because I know he had like 3 sacks and that shit. Or you should have just gave it to the whole defense.
Right.
In my opinion. I don't know, if you're done with your take on it.
I would have gave Shador I would have gave him the game ball because it's his first win.
Yeah.
It's his first win. You know what I'm saying? First win. And with all the bullshit that he had to go through, just to be able to get to this starting position this late in the season, yeah, I would have gave it to him. Fuck it, why not?
All right, word.
You know what I mean? But I'm not mad at the defense getting it though.
Yeah,
they showed up.
because to me, I'm gonna be honest, like and I'm just being fair. I'm not trying to sound like no hater shit. I wasn't saying I like the offense looked good. I'm not gonna say that the offense looked like out of this world, but you don't really have weapons to do so. So I wouldn't expect it to look crazy, crazy. Especially with being your first game. Um, when he afterwards and he's like, oh, it would have imagine this is just me with 1 week. Imagine with a whole off season. I can't be mad at it because that's him. But I would prefer you be cool, like maybe not say that, because that adds a lot of fuel. And now if you don't do that good, then it's like that's some extra shit that they could bring on you, and you already know they looking for the extra shit. But I can't be mad at it because you being yourself. I understand that. But let's be realistic about it too. Like I'm being real. Like he played good and the offense was looking good. He made that crazy deep throw on the run, which was super impressive. And I seen him do that a couple times in Colorado. I will say a couple times when I was watching him drop back, it looked like it was kind of like slow on the reads on like where he should go with the ball. But of course that's rookie shit, so I'm not gonna really expect too much. He had the touchdown pass, but let's be realistic. It was a screen pass that a person took. That this dude Juckins or some shit. Oh no, Simpson. He took it 66 yards. But that was a good play, good offensive scheme. Good play to run for somebody that is starting out. I just would say I wouldn't want the commentary per se because you did go against the Raiders, and let's be 102. That defense, the Cleveland Brown defense, was on bullshit. Like they had 10 sacks. Like, so I could understand them not getting the game ball, but then I could understand like I should, I feel like maybe just everybody get the game, like the whole team. Fuck it, like it's just a whole team effort to win this game because it's a hard thing to do to win NFL games. You feel me? So no matter who you going against, and at the end of the day, there still was Max Crosby on the other side of that shit. So he had to go against a pretty formidable person. The team per se, what I wouldn't say is that like the Raiders defense isn't that great. Let's see what happens next week. Keep that shit going. Um, Keep the confidence high. You got to in this league, and I think he should be all right because that defense will give you some chances. So I think you work around that. You see what happens in this next game. It was a good performance. It wasn't out of this world, but it was good and it got the job done. So shout out Shador for that. You feel me? And I'm looking forward to this shit because I agree that he should have been the starter. Um, I don't know what would I could understand Flacco. I could understand the Dylan Gabriel shit. I don't think that was like to me. It was like I don't see where you're like one is way better than the other. Nothing's ever been proven to me as far as that goes. But shout out Shador, man. Young prime time in the building. You feel me? Got that first dub. Culture shifter for sure. But yeah, man, that was good. I feel like the Browns got something. Hopefully, because Cleveland been sucking ass pause for a long time. So they need some shit to pop off. Feel me? But yeah, you know, football shit rocking. That just moving on to the next topic, man. We already brought up Klay in the last episode about his fall off and all of that, but now we gotta bring him up again because that whole shit with John Morant calling him a bum, and now you got the beef between John and Klay. So as far as that goes, how you feel about
That shit's been going on since Golden State.
yeah. So what's
That
it,
ain't,
man?
that ain't. I feel like that ain't nothing but just something that got re-sparked. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's anything like crazy because that's been going on since Golden State when they had their little shit over there. So, you know what I mean? It's two players talking good shit. You know.
But you feel like Ja should be talking shit, or do you feel like if you was to compare, who is he in the right to talk shit to somebody
Nah,
like Klay?
you can't compare him to Clay because
Yeah,
Clay, if you want to take it there, Clay has 4 chips. He done scored what like fucking 60 points with 11 dribbles. I mean, there's no comparison there. You feel
yeah.
me? If you're
Most
talking about comparison, there's no comparison. And then right now, Ja really shouldn't be saying anything because he was on the bench for that game in street clothes. You feel me?
yeah.
And then just the way that shit has been going over the last couple years for him, and since the gun shit, things haven't been looking too great for him neither. You know what I'm saying? Off the court. So really, you know what I mean? Clay's at least still on the fucking court. You feel me? He might be ass right now, but he's still out there. But really, like I said, that I wasn't too like wowed by the little back and forth because I just looked at it like, oh, just some shit sparking up from back when Clay played in, on Golden State.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it isn't nothing crazy. It's not like the fucking Mavs are fucking great this season. Neither are the fucking Grizzlies. So, I mean, like...
Right,
you
both ass.
know what I mean?
A bunch of ass.
What is it?
A bunch of trash talking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's good for. I guess it's good for for clickbait if you want to say. But I wouldn't really sit there and say like it's anything that anybody need to get worked up about or feel worried about or anything like that. Because
It's just the whole like, why are you pointing your why are you pointing your finger in people's faces? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this shit? Is like, it be mind blowing to me with this nigga. Like, bro, you are not gangsta. Why do you want to be this shit so bad, bro? Like, I swear, let you just grow up how I really grew up. Know what I'm saying? Like, you would not want to do this shit. Like, you want to fucking act tough and putting your finger in somebody's face and shit. Like, bro, you on the bench. I'm at least playing. Like, I might not be doing too good, but at least I'm on the floor.
right.
You on
and
the...
and then going back to the comparing the resumes. Look at my resume compared to yours, my nigga.
Right. It's a whole different... It's a whole different...
I'm one of the greatest shooters ever.
Of all time. You're not one of the anything.
Like, I'm going to the fame. I'm going to the Hall of Fame. Just because of who I like. Off of these 4 chips, who I played with, this team, nigga, like, nah. You feel me? Like,
yeah, nah, no
you
bullshit.
still working to get there. He could have been the face of the league, Ja. You feel me? If he would have just stuck, you know what I mean, kept his head down, stuck to the regiment, stuck to the routine of just being an NBA player, opposed to trying to do all this outside shit. You feel me? To be cool.
This YN shit.
You know what I mean? So it's like this social media shit. So if he would have just locked in like that, I mean, he pretty much had the league in his hands. You know what I'm saying? He had the youth following him. Everybody is grittying because of him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
I think like he could have been a better, I got a better career than Klay, because if you know what I mean, like if they was to play 1-on-1, I'm gonna take Ja every day. Like he can't. I don't think prime Ja. Nobody's really staying in front of him, so he just blow by you, dunk. Crazy athleticism, jump shot would hit at certain points. You know what I mean? Ja is nice, but you not there. You not on the court, and now you keep doing this shit. Like if I'm the Grizzlies, I'm kind of over you at this point. Like I'm ready to move on. You feel me? Because like I don't need you not in the game, and then now you on the bench starting shit. Like we ass, bro. We're ass. We don't have a good record. We starting shit, you popping shit. Like if you doing something, you ain't really doing shit. So I don't know where I could go with you at this point, bro. Like you just causing me more of a headache than bringing joy to like, bro. And plus, like, you keep promoting this shit, like this gangster shit and all that shit, as if you in Memphis. Like Memphis is crazy already. Like, you're not really helping the community with that either. So you want kids to look up and be, let's be gangsters in the NBA. let's talk shit. Let's, guns and grenades. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like if this shit's GTA or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
And it's not good. It's not good influence because kids definitely want to be like you. Like, you one of the best. You had the potential. Like, yo, really be one of the best. We comparing you to Prime D Rose and shit. Like, that. That alone is crazy. But and then Klay, you don't really want to do that with Klay because like if the name of the game is scoring.
He's gonna
37 and a quarter. You know what 37 and a quarter is? Like, that's a fuck being hot. That's scorching. Like, one dribble pull up. You know what I mean? Like, yes, in a one-on-one setting, you probably have a chance. But in a 5-on-5, when it's a team sport, Klay is producing more. Prime Klay. And let's not forget, he was actually a two-way player in his prime.
Played defense,
So he was also locking up on top of, being a knockdown shooter next to the greatest shooter of all time, and being right there with him. Like, yo, I could shoot the lights out too. So and got four of them things. Got two without KD, two with KD. You ain't got shit. No Western Conference Finals. Like, what is your playoff moment? You have no playoff moment.
Has he been to the playoffs yet?
Yeah, no, he's been in the play, get knocked out first round job. You a 1 round dude. So for you to be even pointing your fingers and shit, like talking about bum, like, bro, what are you right now? I could say that you're a bum. I feel like you're on bum status right now. If we're being quite honest, if we're being frank about this shit, you ass right now. You a bum.
If we're being frank about it.
Right. Nah, I'm saying? So
real shit though, cause I mean, I don't know him.
Yeah, he's never been past the first round, bro. I'm telling you.
Like,
He's
so
never
it's like
been
if you
past
want
the
to
first
compare
round.
resumes, you really can't, man, because
So you shouldn't be calling nobody a bum.
You know what I mean? Like, now you're just going off of Klay from these last couple years, but you're not looking back at what the fuck Klay was actually doing before you was in the league, bro.
Right.
Like, before you was in the league, he was going 73-9 and going to a chip. He was winning chips. He was, like I said, 70. I mean, getting 60 something points, my nigga, in 11 dribbles. You know what I'm saying? Him and fucking Steph are the greatest fucking shooting backcourt ever.
Ever.
I mean, like, what he did over in Golden State, you can't overlook it. Like, yes, Steph is a great shooter, but you're not gonna sit here and say that Klay ain't had shit to do with them championships.
Yeah, you're not. You can't.
You're not gonna say that. You cannot say that. That'd be complete disrespect to the game of basketball and to that man's career and what he has done in the game of basketball. So nah, you're not. You can't compare resumes. Popularity, cool. You could be popular, but my man got the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? He got that, and then on top of that, he's probably even more popular right now because off of who he fucking with. So
yeah, you starting to fall off. To be honest, to me, you starting to fall off.
Shit,
like
if Klay, if it's on some shit like where Klay's falling off, fuck it. Look at his career.
Yeah,
he could lay back and cool right now. He got his bitch. He cool. He happy. You know what I'm saying? He don't gotta do shit if he don't want to. That nigga good. He good in the hood, man.
Yeah, he retired now. It's straight. Like, it's not even a big deal. He's like, I call it reps. I call it quits. I'm in the Hall of Fame, guaranteed first ballot. Sign me up. I'm in there.
Like, I'm there. Whatever. It don't matter. I'm there, bro. Like, I'm there, bro.
Yeah, nah, he's there. He's gonna hoop, and that's just what it is, bro. And even though the hooping ain't as crazy as it used to be right now, if you can't, It's just don't call to me. It's just they're calling them a bum shit. It's crazy to me. Like you sound like that motherfucker that be like talking shit, but he on the sideline. Like, bro, didn't you like or somebody that lost, but you had next, and now
Mm-hmm.
you playing, and they on the side talking shit,
Mm-hmm.
bro? Didn't you just get dropped off? You got dropped off. That's why you on the side, bro. I'm playing my game. Let me play my game, bro. And then you coming over here, you talking shit. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just for me, Jaws. It's getting to the point of corny right now. It's getting to the point of like real corny and shit. Where we not keeping it hoop, we not keeping it about ball. You just worried about your image or some shit. Like you want to just have this tough guy persona, and I don't know. For me, it's just something I don't understand, you know. But it is what it is, bro. You ain't gonna get no chip not being in Memphis, so some shit gonna have to give at some point. For me, if I'm Memphis, I'm looking to get you out of there. See what we could do, you know, just moving forward. But Dallas and Memphis, as like you said, it is what it is. But shit, one team in Dallas is feeling crazy right now. Fucking, I hate to talk about them, but I got to.
Bro, that was a great game.
The fucking Cowboys, man.
That was a great game. Not for nothing, Dak fucking balled. Dak fucking balled.
Yeah, man. And
Dak balled.
that Pickens and Lamb shit is looking.
It's real. It's looking real crazy. Pickens is looking like the number one right now receiver, and Lamb's looking like the number two. But the combo of the two is fucking ridiculous, bro. And I think, but like I really think the biggest play of the game,
And which one is this? The Eagles or the Chiefs game?
the Cowboys and Chiefs, the
Yeah, okay.
biggest play of the game, I believe, was when old boy recovered Pickens' fumble.
Oh
On the
yeah,
same
yeah.
team. I feel like that was the biggest play of the game because if the Chiefs get the ball, there's a possibility of them winning the game because of how both teams were playing and how both teams are kind of moving the ball. I do feel that Dallas was moving the ball a little bit better. They had a better running game, and which was helping the passing game a lot.
Yeah, nah, fact.
And but by when Pickens fumbled and old boy just hustled to the
Nah,
ball,
he saved his ass
yo,
with that
he
shit.
fucking
No
with
bullshit.
that
Cause they were still able to
really-
kick a field goal.
Exactly. So that right there gave him a 10-point lead, I believe, with that field goal. So that was to me was the biggest play of the game. You know what I'm saying? But they both. That was just a great game, bro. That was a really good fucking Thanksgiving game, and yeah, great game.
Yeah, and then they also beat the Eagles the week before.
Hmm.
So I mean that was what 21 points, and then you fucking come back, win that game. You just beat the two teams that were in the Super Bowl. You know,
They gotta
but the
fight
record
this
is still 6-5-1. At the end of the day, it's still 6-5-1. But I don't think they lost since old boy, you know what I'm saying? Like all due respect, you know what I mean, respect and all that. But ever since old boy passed, I don't think they've even lost a game.
Hmm.
So, they playing with some passion right now. I'm not gonna say to me like like we said in the last episode. To me, it's still the Rams as far as the NFC goes, but I gotta get credit where credit's due. You feel me? As far as the Pickens and Lambs go, like which is the number one, which is the number two, I feel like it's almost interchangeable on a week to week basis. Where they're both just ones. To me, they're both just ones because in the Chiefs game, Lamb who had more success. In the Eagles game, Pickens had more success. The thing was when Lamb was out for that little bit, Pickens was really going crazy, and he held that shit down. If I had to choose who I would see more as a one, I might say Pickens because just of that 50-50 ball shit. Like if I could just throw the ball up to him and he
Yeah,
coming down with shit like
For me, I would say Pickens with the one because I feel like he's better in the open field once he gets the ball. You know what I mean? Like he has a little
Yeah,
bit, he
yeah.
has a little bit more burst of speed and a little bit more agility to get through things. But Lamb is a good solid number one because he does have hands. He's able to get open. But
I say
yeah,
I give Lamb the speed more in the route running,
right in the open field,
but
I feel
not when
like it's
he
pick.
catches the ball.
Right.
Now, when he catches the ball, I mean, he might still be faster than Pickens, but he's not as elusive as Pickens. I think Pickens is a lot more creative in the open field and has more, like I said, and he's better at the jump ball too than I see Lamb being. But Lamb is a savage as well.
Hmm.
And his shit's gonna be more like he gonna get the yards
On the catch.
on the catch
Pickens could get
versus
the
the
yards
yak.
after the catch
Right.
because going like just saying we pretty much we're both saying that this a little bit more elusive with the ball in the open field, a little bit more ability to make you miss, and just like little nuances. You know what I'm saying when he gets the ball in the open field.
Yeah, but Lamb is more can get. I feel like Lamb can get more open than Pickens can. But Pickens has that ability that even if he's not open, just throw it up to him and shit. Fuck a 50-50, like, you know what I mean? He'll come down with like a 30-70. Like, he'll come down with a 20-80 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's nice, man. I can't lie. Pittsburgh,
Never let him go.
but they didn't have the QB to get him the ball. You feel me? I mean, now maybe you could argue that with Rodgers, but then I feel like you would have had to keep DK. You would have to get the DK shit still. Like you need to have DK and Pickens. Then you have a better thing going on there. But if it's just Pickens Dolo, I don't know, bro. Like.
Because then it's like, who knows how long Aaron Rodgers is going to be over there. And
You feel me?
I need a quarterback that's going to be able to build with
You know Dak going to be there for a minute. He not going nowhere, you feel me?
Yeah,
so like...
I would need a quarterback that would be able to actually, that I know I'm going to keep as like the franchise guy at the quarterback. And so that way that chemistry can build.
Yeah, because...
I need that chemistry. Receiver and quarterback have to have...
Right.
That chemistry.
And
it has to be.
So sometimes you can't keep a person. Like, that's why I be trying to say, like, a lot of times, you can always be like, when somebody's doing good on another team, we should have never let that guy go or what. But would he have ever been able to be that good with your team is really the question.
Right.
It's like why we had to let Saquon go. Like, he wouldn't have been able to do what he did last year with us. We didn't have the team built around built for him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to stop, this narrative of like, oh, you should have kept them shit is like, bro, we don't know that, like there was a reason why I had to let go. Like he never had a quarterback that ever really gave him these opportunities like Dak does. And not to mention they have a good solid offense as it is. Javonte Williams is a good running back. Then you have CeeDee Lamb, you got Ferguson and shit. I fucking hate talking about these motherfuckers so damn good, but it is what it is, man. The Cowboys are doing what they gotta do. They still not in it yet, so they still got some work. There's still a lot of work to be done. Don't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, just because the defense is not solid like that. You don't got that real game changer on there like when you had Micah Parsons, but. I think you ain't gonna sleep on them. Like, you ain't gonna sleep on them, no matter who you are, You're gonna think they got a chance to beat anybody. And that's just, when you have two powerful receivers like that, two dynamic receivers like that, you pretty much always got a chance. Because who knows, you can't double both of them. So... somebody got to be open. You think, like, what do you think as far as, like, their playoff chances go? Like, what do you think of that? Like,
Slim, I think it still depends on your schedule, and it's gonna depend on other teams to for that fight for the wild card, because at this point that's what they're gonna have to be, a wild card team. So maybe 35% chance I'll give them that.
Yeah, cause
But it
yeah, I just thought
depends.
about it.
It
Yeah,
depends on it depends on the rest of the schedule
yeah.
and the other teams that are in that wild card hunt, because remember they have that tie. You know what I'm saying? So that could hurt them. And if another team just has just one more win, that's gonna put that team in there. So I still think it's pretty slim. Maybe a 35% chance. I mean, maybe they prove me wrong, and
I
they win
mean,
out their schedule,
yeah.
and
I mean, the Eagles did lose to yesterday
yeah, the Eagles right
to the
now.
Bears. So
That game was very interesting because the running backs, both of them went off for a
yeah,
hundred plus.
the boy Swift against the old
Swift
team.
and I can't say old boy's last name,
Oh boy.
but yeah, they were balling, bro, and the whole it was a running game all over the Eagles. It was
Yeah.
the fuck. Caleb didn't really have to do a lot of passing. He made some completions and shit, but it was a fucking running game. And when it comes to the Eagles, it's like I definitely got the Rams ahead of them. I feel like the Rams are way more complete. They will. I feel like they'll wash them. Honestly, that's just
Yeah.
me, my opinion. Because on the offensive side of the ball, I feel like I said this last week too. Eagles have no identity, bro. I feel like their play calling is like, let's see if this works. I feel like their whole play calling is reverts around the tush push. You feel
Yeah.
me? Let's get it close enough to where, all right, it's 3rd and 1. We could run this tush push, and then now we could try to figure this shit out on offensive
It's
end.
experimental and
You know what
shit.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because last year people didn't know what to do about it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the talent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the talent is what's helping them win games, and pretty much why they got the fucking record. But it's not because of their offense being explosive. Because it seems like when it's a passing play, either Jalen doesn't know where he's gonna go with the ball, or he has to run, or he's throwing to either his main guys. You feel me? Like there's no real direction out there. There's no real. It's just legit backyard football. It seems like there's no real. There's no real blueprint to an offense for them. You feel me? It seems
Yeah.
like the other good teams have some type of a blueprint. They're following something. They have some type of a formula. They have no formula. It just looks like a let's try this. 3rd and 1, cool. Run that tush push. Let's try this. 3rd and inches. Run the tush push. You feel me? And
Yeah.
that's not gonna help. That's not gonna be sustainable, bro.
Yeah. I think them shutting down their way, like, Barkley hasn't been able to go off and shit. Like that's just a big part of what is their identity is. There should be a running team. But you have wide receivers that, excuse me, that they're gonna demand the ball, you know, in the AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and all of that. Um, and I don't know, man. Maybe there's some truth to certain shit. Like it was like I was saying before. It's like, yo, I know Hurts is good, and to have him outside the top 10 is still kind of crazy to me or whatever. But it do be shown there be a lot of shit that be like, yo, if it wasn't for this running game and all of this, like, what would you really be doing for real? Because you be kind of, like, missing on these throws, and it's not, the pocket presence sometimes is not there. I think you be just trying to, like you said, they be winging shit. And people are starting to just catch on to them. Now it comes into play like, shit, well, maybe Dallas might just win the division. Because now they're 8-4. Dallas is 6-5.
Mm-hmm.
6-5-1. I was thinking about it when you were saying the wild card shit, and yeah, it would actually be kind of crazy because you're gonna have the Seahawks because they're not gonna, most likely the Rams are gonna win that division.
The Niners.
So then the
Niners might fuck around and be in the fucking wild
and so
card.
now you'll have them, and then the Niners probably taking, and then you have the NFC North, where one team is gonna win that. It's either it's the Bears, right, and then now you have the fucking Lions or the Vikings,
The Bears might
or the fucking Packers. So there's really like no room.
Yo, the Bears
The
might
NFC,
fuck around.
not gonna lie, the NFC North alone can pretty much fill up the fucking wild card spot.
Yo, bro, the Bears might fuck around and win this shit, bro. Their division. Like, I didn't think that they was gonna be as good as they are right now.
And the Lions just
You know what I'm saying?
be kind of fucking up.
And the Lions are fucking up. The Packers, they right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are they, like 8-3-1 or some shit like that?
That was a big win. They just beat the fucking Lions.
They're like 8-3-1 right now, or some shit like that. 9-3-1, something like that. Whatever it is, but they have a winning record, so they can fuck around and steal the division.
Yeah,
you feel me?
So that NFC North is
and so the NFC wild card right now, I like I said, I got Dallas. I give them a slim chance right now because it just looks too tight. Pause. And San Fran still has a better record. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks, I believe, still have a better record.
And now they got Kittle back. They got fucking, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's back there.
Purdy's
back. So they can easily snatch that division. They could they can. They might be. They might be able. They might be able to sneak in.
You never know. Not even a division. They could just get in the wild card spot.
Right. That's what I meant. They could just sneak in and steal that spot, bro.
Spots,
because it's like. Yeah, I don't know, my nigga. I don't know if Dallas can sneak in there, but they would have to really, I think, win out their schedule, and somebody's gonna have to. Maybe two teams are gonna have to lose a game.
Yeah, because you have 4 division winners, and then you have 3. Then you have the 3 wild card spots. That's what I'm saying. That all 3 wild card spots could damn near be just taken up by the NFC North teams. Like, you really don't know, because let's say the Bears win it. What is the record gonna be for the Packers, the Lions, and the Vikings? You know what I mean? The Vikings, I feel like they're falling off, though, because that J.J. McCarthy shit is not fucking looking good at all. You know what I'm saying?
The Packers...
Yeah, I'm going to get the Vikings the fuck up out of there, matter of fact. Get them the fuck out of there. So the Packers and the Lions, they can take all,
The Lions kind of fell off. They lost last week and shit like that. So, I mean, nigga... You don't know, bro. Yeah, that it's looking tight. Like, yo, right now, the playoffs
the NFC is crazy.
It just is crazy right now.
Yeah.
The AFC is gonna be just as crazy.
Yeah, because you got Baltimore. They just lost.
They just lost yesterday. The Chiefs lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Or not yesterday, the day before.
So I think that might put Pittsburgh at first. Pittsburgh might be back. Pittsburgh is back in first place.
We don't know what happened with Buffalo.
Yeah.
Because they done lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, because if y'all win that division, so then that automatically puts Buffalo as a playoff, a wild card spot, because they're gonna get in,
bro. So like the playoffs right now in the NFL is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
because the wild card is gonna be crazy on both sides. The NFC maybe a little bit more because that's what
we're saying about this year. It's the most like parody fucking year I've ever seen. Like, yo, there's no real clear cut. That's why all the records are so close, and why there could be a chance on whoever.
Because not for nothing, the Rams could fuck around and win the Super Bowl this year.
Nah, I think they're really, to me, that we said it in our last episode. I'm gonna say it again, bro. To me, they have it.
They can fuck around and win this shit, bro. Stafford could get 2 this year, and the way he could get 2 and an MVP, because the way that he's balling, the way that the team is balling, bro. Like that's the team. That's the team that I feel like nobody wants to see in the NFL right now.
Yeah,
nobody wants to see that.
And then I guess for the AFC, I mean, it would be y'all, shit, and then. Yeah, fuck, man. I mean, honestly, it's really you guys at the top right now as far as, like, who I could see being, like, that's a scary-ass team to go against, The Colts, maybe, but that's another, that shit just... I just don't be trusting shit, man. I don't trust certain quarterbacks. I just don't trust it,
Fucking with the Danny Downs.
I just don't trust it at all, but... we'll see what happens. Of course, you know.
It's gonna be exciting. I know that these playoffs this year. I think it's gonna be exciting. Like this is one of those
Oh,
years.
and the Bengals, don't sleep on them now. They just got that dub over the Ravens. That division is super close, and I think Burrow is really back, like on some bullshit. Like, you know
The
what I'm
crazy
saying?
thing,
They
I
have a
think
chance every game with that motherfucker.
that nah,
Remember
they
that?
do. Like I think like it was his first game back. I thought he had a good game, right? Like I thought his first game back, it was a good game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was necessarily off the wall, but it was a good game. But it was the fucking defense. The defense forced like fucking 5 turnovers that
Yeah,
game, bro.
they had them
Their
fucked
defense
up.
was stupid, bro.
Yeah,
It was stupid. Lamar throwing
and that's not
interceptions.
that's not something you say about Cincinnati.
No, you
Well,
don't. I still
so
like, cause I still feel like I don't know what the fuck it is with Cincinnati, but I feel like they just do not want to protect their quarterback.
and I never remember Cincinnati having a good defense, like ever. Like I don't remember them having like that number, top five defense or anything like that. Like,
and it's crazy too because it was like
just
it seemed
imagine
like
if you gave Joe Burrow that shit.
yeah, I feel like I feel like in the first half the offensive line was looking a little like yo get this man some time. You feel me? They got better in the second half though, like because he was able to get more time and get chase the ball and shit a little bit better, cleaner. You know what I'm saying? He had a cleaner pocket to throw from. But the way that the defense just stepped up, bro, nah, man, they came to play, bro. They was on that bullshit.
Yeah, nah, they be on
bro.
bullshit.
And two, like I feel like the offense too for Cincinnati, there were opportunities that they had that they could have scored touchdowns on that they just weren't, and they were just kicking field goals. But because the defense was fucking playing at the way that they were playing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like I said, man, I just think when there's just these certain caliber players that no matter what, if they're on the team, there's a chance that they could win.
And Burrow's definitely one of them. He's definitely one of them dudes.
Yeah, man. And then now, just to close it out, we gotta say the prediction for Monday night, man. We go against the
24-20 Pats.
Oh, you're giving us 20. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because even though you guys, lost last game and the game before, there's fight there. You feel me? I feel like the team
we're up every time in the fourth quarter by 10.
I feel like the team plays with some type of, like, they're still playing with some type of, like, nah, we're playing for our respect and our morale. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? I know Jameson Gunn,
Oh no, Jackson Dart cleared.
He's playing. Okay,
he cleared. I don't know if he's playing, but he cleared concussion protocol,
okay,
so I'm sure he's playing.
Yeah, so I think I say 24-20 Pats. I think it's gonna be a good game though. Good Monday night game.
Yeah, I say. I say if Jackson Dart could stay healthy the whole game, we could win. Cause I think at any game that he's in, we have a chance. That's how I feel about. I feel like he's one of those players, and he proved that already. And this just because look at the teams he's gone against, and we've had a chance to win every fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas just never could close out at the end. I don't really care for the draft pick, so I would like to win the game. There ain't really nobody in college right now that I'm like, we need to get.
Oh, because they got y'all trying to play for the number 1 pick?
As long as we stay within the top 3, I feel like we'll be fine, which, we'll probably do. I think right now we're just doing professional tanking where, you could go up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter 5 different times and lose those games. So I feel like we're just making it look good right now. I feel like Jackson Dart, though, hopefully he does start. That's the only chance we really got. It's hard for me to even say that because I think, Jameis has put up fucking numbers and had us in the lead too, but we just don't know how to hold on to them leads. We fired our defensive coordinator. Dayball's already gone.
Damn, y'all got rid of the coordinator too.
Yeah, because they be fucking up. A lot of motherfuckers be fucking up. You feel me? But fuck it, man. We gonna win. Maybe we gonna win. think we'll win the game if Jackson Dart could stay healthy the whole game. But we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna be a good game though for sure. Think somehow, no matter what the records are, the Pats and Giants games always end up being good and kind of going down to the wire. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But that's a wrap for us, man. That's episode 25 in the motherfucking books. We had to go on the TikTok live because there's some shit going on, and we trying to work on getting better quality on our videos right now. So, man, we appreciate y'all though, man. That shit's crazy how that shit started with one motherfucking with episode 1, and now we at 25. Like, do this shit every week. You know, new video just posted today. So we just gonna we gotta keep the ball rolling, man. We appreciate y'all, man. This year, it's your host Jake spreading love, man. I'm signing off. That's another episode, Primo Sports, episode 25 in the motherfucking books. Wrap that bitch up. Any parting words for the primos and primas? Big legs, full.
Like, comment, subscribe.
You already know then. Alright, y'all be easy. Peace.